Bienvenidos a What's Growing at CMC, the weekly segment where I, Talasha,
and I, Daniel, share with you about some of the seedlings we see sprouting here at College Mennonite Church.
We keep saying that the stories we tell on here are intended to help you inspire each other.
And we found out from Lisa Caskey that a recent story did just that.
After hearing about Bill Miller's annual Ride Your Age bike ride, Lisa decided to do it for herself.
So she rode 57 miles on her 57th birthday.
Weldon Friesen recently made the news.
Weldon has long been interested in fixing things and in musical instruments.
He recently had a major organ restoration project that culminated in an outdoor concert,
which also featured CMCer Jeffrey Weaver.
Check out the July 19 edition of the Goshen News for the full story.
Next week, Laura Pontius will be leading Children's Time.
Laura is an immigration lawyer, and the nonprofit that she works with has been doing weekly Talk to a Lawyer Facebook Live sessions.
Thursdays are specifically focused on immigration, so if you tune in then, you just might see Laura.
All sessions are free and are a great way to ask questions and to learn.
So how do I find this free session?
You follow the link at the bottom of the screen.
Oh. Speaking of immigration, we hope lots of art is being created these days.
Our art sale to benefit the Immigration Legal Assistance Fund is coming up on August 30.
We are making plans for this outdoor, in-person event to happen safely for everyone.
It will be the first of monthly outdoor gatherings that we are planning for College Mennonite Church.
The gatherings we've had in the past, like worship, Sunday school, and Wednesday night activities, can't look the same until there's an effective treatment that stops the spread.
Instead of dwelling on that and spending all our energy on contingency plans to try to do things like we used to, we're using our creative juices and our resources to plan some things that we know will work.
So, get ready to have some fun with your church family.
In addition to some in-person outdoor gatherings each month, we're playing with some virtual ideas for Wednesday nights.
We know that clarity is scarce right now.
And we know that clarity is welcome.
Discipling Commission has spent significant time talking about faith formation for the coming year.
We have arrived at some clarity.
We will not be attempting in-person Sunday school as we have done it in the past until there's effective treatment that stops the spread.
Instead, adults working with children and youth are being asked to focus on building relationships and connecting creatively in the year that is to come.
We will continue to utilize This Is the Story as our primary faith formation tool.
And if you haven't begun to participate in that yet, it's definitely not too late.
Sarah Yoder shared that her children were intrigued by this past week's story of deliverance.
They loved the signs and wonders.
And when they started trying to create the scene of the Red Sea, they realized just how amazing it is.
You'll see pictures of their Minecraft and towel and toy versions of the scene in just a bit.
And you'll get to see a video of Mara, who picked up a ukulele and started singing the big story.
This past week, Goshen College and CCYC faculty and staff were in the building preparing for a new school year.
The building is now open. However, we ask that people only come in if they have a specific reason to do so.
There are 5 organizations sharing this building right now.
And we've put a lot of thought into entrances, traffic patterns, and bathrooms so that people don't run into someone from outside their organization.
Or accidentally find themselves in the middle of the COVID-19 testing area in the parking lot.
Each organization has its own entrance into the building.
If you are coming into the building for something church-related, please enter the southwest door near the church office.
Just look for the sign that says Designated CMC Entrance.
If you need to come to the church office, please call ahead to make an appointment.
The office will not be open for people to drop in, but that does not mean that pastors and staff are not available.
The church office phone will continue to be open from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Monday through Thursday.
So if you need to make an appointment, please call 535-7262.
We both just said a lot of sentences that we never would have predicted we would say in our roles as pastors.
We are all saying and doing things we couldn't have imagined.
And still,
God was,
God is.
and God will be.
Thanks be to God.
This is the story and how that began. God made matter and kept all shelter. Even the diamonds tried to hide. And where God wanted, glory white, it'll go in the wind and the rainbow sun. Go away, wedding and skin and sky and the wind. Call the family and justice true. And go in the wind is true, true, true.
Reaping and sowing, planting and hoeing. There's something showing, popping up through the sod. The Spirit's blowing, new life we're knowing, giving and growing in the garden of God. Reaping and sowing, planting and hoeing. There's something showing, popping up through the sod. The Spirit's blowing, new life we're knowing, giving and growing in the garden of God. Reaping and sowing, planting and hoeing. There's something showing, popping up through the sod. The Spirit's blowing, new life we're knowing, giving and growing in the garden of God.